Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central, I'm your host Jack, and today we're taking a look at modern women being surprised that they're getting rejected. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
Guys not making a move anymore is so frustrating because the amount of times that I've heard so-and-so has liked you before, like at this time. I didn't know if you felt the same way, so he never said anything to you. I've been getting that a lot recently, and I can't stop thinking, what if, bro? So guys, can you make a move again? Can we stop being afraid and just make a gesture? I'm never gonna make a move.
So you're haunted by the what ifs, and your solution is, I'm never gonna make a move? You can't make this up.
Attention, mall citizens! I am officially looking for a boyfriend! Anybody? No? GG's chat! I guess I gotta study my freaking packets!
She could have just stopped at attention. I think we all got the message.
About Wendy and stuff?
You were talking to her?
No, but
You wanted to.
no. She just got mad that I didn't like her back, and I guess she just got mad and stuff.
She seems like the type of girl that, like, if you don't like her back, then she feels like she's too good for you. Why didn't she like you back? What's wrong with you? Is there a reason why?
No, I didn't like her back.
Oh, you do. Is there a reason? Why?
Why didn't I like her back? Damn. I don't know. I just wasn't.
When you met her, you didn't vibe.
No, we did vibe as friends.
As
then
friends. You weren't
yeah.
attracted to her because of how her body looks?
No,
So you were attracted to her.
bro. What? No. I just didn't. I wasn't really like. How can I say this? But I wasn't like. I just want to be friends, bro. Like I wasn't like, trying to look for anything like dating or anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro.
I guess I'm not interested is somehow offensive in 2025.
Oh, I disagree with the fact that you think that women, because they don't make enough money, they can't get certain men and stuff like that. Yeah, I do disagree with that.
When did I ever say that?
You said it to several women, actually.
No, you're actually 100% wrong. This woman is actually trying to say that I've told women that if you don't make a certain amount of money, you can't have a certain amount of men. Men don't care about your money. Many of you women are unfit for the men you're looking for. You're physically unfit, you're emotionally unfit, you're psychologically unfit, you're relationally unfit.
You know what? I don't have to work. I'm fine. And I look young, so I'm not worried.
And you act even younger.
And I want to. Who wants to look old or stressed out?
This is a damn shame. This is where our women think they should be. A childish 50-year-old.
No one says
Childish 50-year-old. I'm sitting here looking at this. This is what black men have to pick from.
It's not just black men. The whole dating pool's a mess at the moment.
Where are the men that actually care about emotional connection?
Well, the first place that some women should look that are actually asking that question would be the friend zone. You know, that place that a lot of women put men that actually show them kindness, consideration, and understanding. Try looking there first.
Like, where are the men that actually want to build something with their person?
And the second place that some of these men will be found will be sitting quietly in their homes, enjoying the peace and tranquility that comes with being single.
Like, where? Where are they?
One's not going to find them up there.
Because I don't understand. It's just like, that's long gone. Emotional, spiritual, and mental connection is completely gone, apparently.
No, it's not. But a lot of women forget that part of actually finding that connection would involve listening to their partner, not just their partner having to listen to them.
And all they really care about is physical attraction and gaining physical attention. So
that might be in large part due to a lot of women only being focused on a man's finances.
I don't know what kind of world we're living in, but honestly, if someone is not willing to connect on a mental, spiritual level, like, it's just not happening. I'm sorry.
We are living in the kind of world that modern feminism has created.
You can't shame men for being vulnerable and then complain when they grow up emotionally unavailable. Much like hookup culture, this is what you wanted.
Why are men so afraid to approach women these days?
Me too.
Well, I think like there's obviously the fear of rejection in there too. It's not just me too, right?
Oh, certainly.
Men, there are a lot of insecure men out there that really don't want to face the possibility of rejection, so they will never put themselves out there. But then again, on the other side, women need to learn how to reject men without being rude to them and having some grace about it. Like that's kind of a lost art, is rejecting someone in a generous way.
Yeah, I 100% agree. A lot of men will have the experience of going up to a girl and it's like, it can be pretty brutal, the ways in which men get rejected. Certainly in like a party type environment, if there's alcohol involved, even a guy who like in a very polite way goes up to a girl, like when alcohol's involved, people can be very obnoxious and brutal. And also with social media, men are also scared of like, they don't want to come off like a creep, not just in that moment, but then like if the girl goes and tells all her friends, oh, this guy came up to me and approached me, and I don't know, so.
She could record you,
Modern women love to play social games. Rejecting men is a quick ego boost and a symbol of status.
Hi, Mom. I'm just having a coffee with my husband.
No, I'm not his husband.
Yeah, you are. Mom, this is my husband.
No.
Hi, Mom. I'm just with my husband.
I've seen that.
Hi, Mum. I'm just on a bike ride with my husband. Where are we going? Where are we biking to today?
Wherever you want to go.
Wherever I want to go. What about to the Hermes store to get me a new Birkin? Your dad. Oh. Sorry. Have a nice bike ride. He didn't want to get me a Birkin. Damn.
Ma'am, with that kind of behavior, I don't think anyone's buying that you have a husband in the first place.
I was a good conversationalist. I can carry a conversation, but I don't want to have to. You know, practice on camera. You're actually lying. This man just texted me. I didn't read the whole text, but it said, I'm so sorry. I just got a fire drill. Well, sir, you're not a fireman. And this is exactly what I wanted to avoid. I'm so annoyed. Oh my god! We confirmed. And I specifically wanted to, and of course it happens as I curl my last piece of hair. Well, very sorry for the late notice, but I just got a fire drill for tonight. Can we take a rain check? I'm literally just gonna respond, oh, you're a fireman? Ew. And he doesn't understand that I'm funny. He said putting out fire equals reviewing docs and sending emails, but it sounds better to say fire drill. I don't like you because you clearly can't tell how funny I am. Oh, I hate him. I hate that little ginger bitch.
Whoever that man is, he didn't just dodge a bullet, he dodged a whole cannonball.
Hello. What's your name?
My name's Adam.
Hi there.
How's it going?
I'm Nancy.
What's up, Nancy? You okay?
Yeah, I think you are really handsome.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have a nice day.
Is this what they think flirting looks like? Ma'am, that was just a compliment. I don't know, ma'am. The only thing you're attracting is confusion.
Why men never approach women anymore?
I think we live in a society where men are torn down for small things, and they're scared to shoot their shot, and it's sad to see. They oftentimes bog themselves down before they even get a chance, you know? In this society, looks come first and heart comes second. It's only gonna get worse unless a change is made. Until people start making things online for men to really regain that confidence back.
What can girls do these days to make guys approach them more?
Smile more and really think about the things that you're saying to these guys to make them feel that way. Don't say things like, you're too short, because that really does things to guys' ego. It's harmful.
You ever seen a girl reject a guy and scarred him?
I sadly have. At bars and stuff, you know, people just say ew and turn around, and you can look at the guy in the eyes and they look really sad after, and just overall it's a bad time.
Absolutely. The risk is too high, the reward is too low. Men just did the math.
Last year, I saw so many black women try to solve a problem in dating by starting to host events in person, trying to create third spaces to facilitate dating like offline. And you know what would happen every single time? The men were not signing up. They would be selling tickets to speed dating, and they would always end up with men's tickets on sale. Always, because they weren't buying any. Just the other day, a big account that I follow for black creatives did like this Cupid thing where they were like, hey, send us a profile about yourself and we would love to post it and like play matchmaker. Sounds like a cute idea, right? Not one single man sent their profile in. And mind you, this is an account that has well over 100,000 followers. It's just time to stop. It's time to stop. They have made it very loud and clear that they do not want to try. They don't want to approach. No matter how you curate different activities to get them interested, they're not. And I'm not saying that men who seriously want to date don't exist, but I think on a large scale in major cities, the dating events, you know, all these creative ways that we're trying to get them interested, they're not there. I don't think that these men are tapped into social media. I really don't. I think that they are locked in on their hobbies and in communities that matter to them.
In other news, water's wet. Lady, maybe the question isn't where are the men, it's why did they leave? I guess she got ghosted?
Just want to give an update to this video from the other day where this woman posted this video saying that this man was staring at her, then tried to label him as a predator in the gym. I made a response saying that he may have looked in your general direction for a literal half second, but it's very clear if you zoom in on the video, that man is not staring at you. He's actually looking at himself in the mirror. Her response was to, of course, double down to say that I have male fragility, then to go and say that I mainly target black females. That's kind of funny to me because all you have to do is literally scroll through my page to see that's not true. I don't target anyone. And it's also kind of ironic because if you try to paint me out to be a racist, why would I be defending a black man in that video? Would a racist do that? And finally, it was a black female that sent me that video and agreed with everything I said.
She really threw all of the buzzwords at him, hoping one of them would stick. What an absolute clown.
What's your age?
26.
26. Has dating gotten easier as you've gotten older?
Yes.
Depends. Why do you feel that way?
I think because as you get older, you start to know what you want or what you're looking for. As opposed to when you're young, you kind of just date whoever.
And what does it depend on for you?
In general, I feel like people are not ready for commitment and to put in the work, you know, so it's harder to find like someone that's genuine.
And that's been your experience most of the time?
100%.
The guys that you feel are never ready to commit to you, are these men that you already sleep with?
I'm not talking to anyone. I'm done.
But the ones in the past?
What about them?
You slept with them before?
Yeah.
Do you think that played a part in why they didn't commit to you?
I don't know. I don't think that should play a part in it.
Well, why would a man give you the benefits of the relationship if he's already experienced everything that you have to offer?
Because he wants to be with me, genuinely.
Oh, those outfits just scream commitment, don't they?
Y'all, where are the men? I love us women, but like I'm tired of going to events and it's like 1,000,001 girls and there's like 2 men in the corner. Like, men, y'all don't want to leave your houses no more? What y'all doing? Y'all, we say we over the apps, but y'all sure not outside.
At home, enjoying our peace. You ladies chose the bear, remember? It's almost like actions have consequences.
There's this white guy on here and he's running like a speed dating cornhole league, and watching his journey to discovering that speed dating and dating events in general are such an unbelievable waste of time is insane. It's like the count is silly pickles, and I don't know if the events that this guy is doing was always targeted towards dating or not, but now he's doing like speed dating, and I've been seeing his journey, right, over the last like few months, and his absolute frustration with the fact that no matter what he does, he can't seem to get any single men. Like when the journey started, he was like, yeah, I have this like singles cornhole league where, you know, I have all the women have signed up already. Can't really get enough men to sign up, you know. So if you know any men, you know, single men, tag them below. And there's all these women in the comments saying like, yeah, it's not gonna happen, dog. And he's just like, no. He's like, he started paying, like offering like a referral fee to like women who could get men to sign up. And when that didn't work, he like was pushing out like paid ads like crazy. Like he could not get dudes to sign up for this speech. And it's crazy because now he's just like, I understand the frustration of women and like your late 20s and your 30s and why you have like such just frustration dating, because he's like, I can't even get men to sign up to this cornhole league where I can guarantee tons of single women. Like they're just, it should not be this hard.
Lady, it's not the packaging. You could wrap dating in gold and make an amazing ad campaign, but if the product's trash, men are not gonna buy it.
I have this male friend that's been pursuing me for quite some time now, but that recently changed due to the fact that I invited him out with a friend of mine, a girlfriend, and they ended up having. Now, he's still trying to pursue me, but I just can't get over the fact that, you know, that happened. So how do I break it to him without losing the friendship?
Didn't you say y'all were friends before?
Yes.
And he was acting like your friend, but he was pursuing you?
Yes.
And you kept telling him no?
Yes.
So what you need to break to him now? Here's what you got to do. Here's the only way to fix this. You have to put it out your mind that happened with him and the girl. Y'all wasn't in a relationship. He'd been asking you for 7 years. Now, I think that's a long time to keep asking somebody for something, and they keep saying no, and then you go and do something else. So really can't get mad at the man.
Right.
He did what most men in here would have done. So I would say, if I were you, I'd give him a shot, but you got to block that out. You cannot bring it up.
Let me be blunt here. You deserve what you tolerate. If you spend 7 years in the friend zone, that's on you.
What's the last lie that you told?
When I told the guy on the street a minute ago that he was cute.
And he wasn't?
No, he wasn't.
Wow.
Hey, you made that man's day. I'm okay with this one.
How much to tell me you appreciate the sacrifices I make for the family?
$500.
Last month it was 100.
Yeah, well, inflation. You want the damn appreciation or not?
Yes.
Stop wasting my damn time.
Hurry it up! My wife thinks I'm getting toilet paper!
Yeah, so does mine. You're not special.
That's what she says!
I appreciate all the sacrifices you make for your family.
Oh, God, thank you. Thank you.
How much to not tell me how to drive?
$100 around the block.
Most men only get appreciation when they're gone and buried, I guess.
Think women lie more than men?
Yeah. Of course. I am a woman and I know how much I used to lie. Lying's like a job. Like politicians.
Because you got to keep up with it. Yeah, you got to keep up with, oh, I lied about that. I got to remember that. And then it starts adding up.
Also, then you start to lose good people in your life, good relationships, good friendships. None of us are perfect. It's easier just to be honest, but like inherently, I think women lie much more than men. I don't even think men are even witty and smart enough. Of course, they're intelligent, but the way women lie is on another level.
Believe me, lady, we know, but it's nice to hear it coming from a woman.
Damn. Someone took my...
You can't text like you're too busy to care and then expect the man to write you a love letter. That's just not how it works.
Guys are scared to talk to girls now. Even if they see someone, they might not want to approach you. Like I'm going to say something super controversial and you do not have to agree with it. But first and foremost, men don't go up to women anymore because you guys call them pervy, weirdo, and all this stuff. And you guys scream at the top of your lungs you hate men. So if men aren't approaching you, I can see why. Another thing, I also believe it's the way that you present yourself and how you carry yourself. A lot of you women in real life are really... I've seen you guys. You have like a stick up your the way that you guys look, the way that you act, and the way that you carry yourselves. I get approached 24/7 to the point where sometimes it's a little bit too much, even at the gym. But I also think it's because I'm always smiling and I'm very bubbly. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the hottest because I'm not. But I'm sorry. I still get approached by dudes who, when girls say, oh, men don't approach us and they're scared of this and that. Probably scared of you and probably don't want you because I get approached 24/7. I don't struggle with that one bit.
Men are not scared. We just don't want to deal with the shaming and the drama.
This generation of men aren't romantic at all.
And I could say something like, this generation of women don't cook at all, but that would probably get me in trouble, right? I feel like a lot of men aren't romantic anymore because we have told him that we didn't like those things. We don't want him to open the door because we're capable of opening it ourselves. We don't want him to buy us flowers because we're able to buy our own flowers. If you want your man to be romantic, tell him the things that you like. Show massive appreciation when he does those things. And don't ever discount his efforts by saying something along the lines of, you never buy me flowers.
If buying flowers worked, there'd be a flower shop on every corner. Men adapt and do what works. We always have.
Let's say a guy, like, you're trying to pursue me, right? But I'm just like, no. Oh, no. And then you keep trying. The woman likes it because she feels like she's wanted. She feels special.
Some of them will even say, oh, I'm used to girls walking up to me.
Insane. But
What happened
not
to your
insane.
What happened to your natural instinct? Is that gone now? Are men just choosing not to walk up to women? Is that a thing?
To my ladies, I need you to listen to me for a second. This is for you. Guys have no problem pursuing you. I promise you. It's in our nature to want to go after the woman that we want. But the reason why a lot of us men do not care to pursue women anymore is because we know in our hearts that we're in competition with so many other guys. And before you sit there and say, oh, what's wrong with a little bit of competition? These women know that. And instead of y'all going after the guy that y'all know is truly good for you, you'll sit there and let these men fight for you over and over again until the last one is standing.
The last man standing? That implies the most perseverant man wins in the end. I don't know about you, but sitting in the friend zone for 10 years does not sound like winning to me.
Ideal age in a man?
Like 20 to 23.
Preferred race?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, any. Minimum height?
6 foot.
I have no chance. Okay, minimum income?
Let's say like 100K.
Okay, 20 years old?
I don't know.
You have a 0.29% chance of finding your ideal man.
0.29%. I can beat those odds.
Good luck with that.
They all think they can beat the odds, but only 0.29% of women can. What do you think happens to the rest?
So yesterday I posted asking if, as a woman, you were stranded on the side of the road, would you appreciate the help from a man? And then I asked the men, if you saw a woman stranded on the side of the road, would you stop and help her? Whether, she needed gas or whatever it may be. And there were a lot of mixed responses in the comments, which is understandable. I really was just looking for conversation on it because I'd had a situation recently and I didn't know what the right answer was. There were a lot of comments that women are independent and they wanted to be independent, and so let them take care of themselves and be independent and figure out themselves how to get off the side of the road. And I can empathize with that. Like, I understand where men are coming from. But here's my question. Men, do you think that women and their drive for independence and we have to be independent, we have to do all the things ourselves and this and that, has made you men less inclined to be chivalrous? And women, do you expect men to continue to be chivalrous even though you've told them that you don't need them? I don't know.
Well, you can't shame and attack men for helping, and then complain there's no men left that want to help. You can't have it both ways.
She proposed to her man.
That's so sweet!
I'm talking about. All right, tell him.
He said yes.
Man, tell him music back on.
He didn't respond and told the DJ to turn the music back on.
DJ!
The DJ was super messy and left the music off.
What he said?
Girl, you know what he said.
That'll be an interesting ride home.
Hi, excuse me? Do it, never mind. Hi, muy bien, ¿y tú?
See. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
When they start giving you attitude, give them distance.
I see so many people saying, oh, what's the problem for women approaching men first? If she likes him, she should go for it. There's so many problems with this, and let me tell you why. First off, if a woman is approaching a man first, automatically he's going to see himself as the prize, and that's not the case. In every scenario, the woman is the prize and the man should chase the woman because she's the prize. Second of all, he's automatically going to see himself as higher because he was the one that was approached, and he's going to use that to his advantage. And almost every single time, once y'all get into an argument, he's going to bring up, well, I never wanted you in the first place. You're the one that came to me. And if a man is getting approached first, most likely he's not going to say no because he didn't have to do any work to get that woman because she's coming to him. So I always advise against approaching first. And if you do like someone, there's little subtle signs that you can give to show that person, hey, I like you, but like, can you come approach me? But as a woman, you should never approach first.
She's looking for a prize to pay all her bills, and when he gets cheated on, it's just called female nature? Oh hell no. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you might as well watch another one. Till next time.